Well, after quite a while with nothing, we have a
Yeah.
lot happening tonight in the sky.
So much going on.
No kidding. How quiet it has been all winter long, but now once it's, it's hockey season, we've got the tournament coming up, so we've got a storm coming your way.
Of course.
It's an alert day. We have an alert day for tonight through Wednesday. Rain is turning to snow late this evening, as has been expected now for the last few days. Heavy snow, strong wind, that's combining to make travel very difficult. National Weather Service emergency managers recommending travel for emergencies only overnight tonight. If you have to travel, make sure you've got your winter emergency kit in your vehicle, as conditions are going to be pretty nasty. If you do happen to get stranded, make sure you do not leave your vehicle. We've got a combination of wind and snow tonight that is going to lower visibility less than a quarter mile. Whiteout conditions overnight tonight. Wind gusts up to around 55 miles per hour. So that definitely ranks up there in the extreme range, as we have a blizzard warning now for southeast Minnesota, excluding Houston County, and that's for the entire viewing area all the way down into central Iowa, western Iowa, where winds are going to be up to around 65 miles per hour, not too far from Des Moines. Now, we have rain coming in now, and this is a good soak. Now, I almost put that in quotes because not so much is going to be soaking in. We're going to have a fair amount of runoff with this, and that's going to raise some rivers and streams. The cold air is just out to our west right now, and that's going to be moving farther east. That's going to be converting the rain to snow, and it's starting to get closer. And there are already quite a few incidents already in southwest Minnesota. A lot of spinouts, some crashes there as the snow's moving our way. And just look at the scope of this storm system. We've got snow falling in Canada, just north of the Great Lakes, and thunderstorms on the southern side of this down to the Gulf Coast. The storm is huge, and it's deepening, meaning the low pressure is getting lower and the storm is getting stronger, and that is really going to increase the wind speeds later tonight. Note the times now. By 11 p.m., we'll see that rain-snow line transitioning from around Rochester to Mason City. And on the western side of that, snow is going to be heavy at times. That line continues to move east overnight tonight, and by the time we're at 3 a.m., that's going to be some of the worst of it, as the combination of snow and wind is going to be very strong. And that same goes for about drive time tomorrow. If you do have to drive, it is not going to be a pleasant experience tomorrow morning. Winds nearly 50 miles per hour and the snow still falling heavily. Then late in the morning, the snow starts to taper off, and we'll see it coming to an end by noon around I-35 and by the early to mid-afternoon in southeast Minnesota, and we might actually see a little bit of blue sky later in the day tomorrow. Now, jumping into the wind speeds that we're expected to see here later tonight, winds gusting up to around 35 miles per hour at 10 o'clock, but notice by 3 o'clock in the morning, winds area-wide around 50 miles per hour, nearing 60 miles per hour on I-90 and I-35. That is not the kind of wind and snow combination you want to be driving in tomorrow. Snow amounts of around 5 to 9 inches. It is going to be very difficult to measure this snow because of how windy it'll be, but there will be some locations that get nearly 10 inches of snowfall. Outside right now, we have temperatures above the freezing mark, around 40 degrees for most, but it's already cooling down in Mankato into the mid-30s. It's a gray, dreary sky. Rain turning to snow for us this evening, and temperatures dipping down to the freezing mark and remaining below that mark tomorrow. Snow likely through the morning and then tapering off in the afternoon. It is going to be nasty tonight and tomorrow. We've got blizzard conditions, temperatures dropping into the 20s, staying there tomorrow, 29 degrees for a high. Blizzard conditions lasting through tomorrow morning. The blizzard warning in effect until 3 p.m. tomorrow, and our temperatures will stay in the 30s through the rest of the week, struggling to get to the freezing mark Thursday and Friday, but with a lot of sunshine. And we spring forward Saturday night to Sunday morning, and early next week feels like spring again.
I love the spring forward.
Thank goodness.
You want to skip that blizzard part.
Longer days. All right. We'll get through
Randy.
this, Randy.
All right.
Thank you.